So, I'm in Massachusetts and living my new life. I'm so excited. I've only been here for like not even 2 weeks yet, but the very first thing that I did after like unpacking and everything was set up my new writing space. So I'll give you a little tour of that just really quick. And I'm ready to start writing, and I have a new idea that I'm working on for a new novel, and I am pretty stoked. So I'll tell you a little bit about that too. This is my new desk space, and I am in love with it. Pretty much the very first thing that I did when I got here was set all of this up. Got my certificates, crap ton of awesome nerdy stuff, all my pops and all of my Immortal game books that I don't know what to do with, my books, and then all of my nerdy art displayed in all of its glory. It's absolutely my new favorite thing. Not everything's set up yet, and there are a couple of, kind of janky fixtures, but I love it. And here I've got my game stuff and just random things. And then over here is my collection of old books, which I love. This was my grandpa's. There you go. Should go through these one day for a video, but I love old things, and old books are my favorite. This is my most recent acquisition, which is a 4th edition Book of Mormon that my husband's grandpa very kindly let me have because it was just gathering dust in his house, so I'm gonna take care of it. So I am so excited to get working here. And I'll probably go through a lot of stuff that I have and why I have it, why it's meaningful on another video. But this is just my initial setup. Gonna get to work. Okay, so in early May, I finished my last draft of my latest book, which turned into an adult fiction. And my agent still has that, and we're gonna get into that soon, I'm sure. But since it is an adult fiction, it doesn't count as my option material for Swoon Reads, bouncing off of the Immortal game sale. So I needed to start writing a new YA to offer them as option material. So I had lots of ideas. I was really struggling. I tried taking an old idea that I tried before, revitalizing it, working on that again, but it just wouldn't work for me. It was really hard to get into. So that didn't work. So then I started trying to think of new ideas, and one of my goals was to have a new idea by the time I came to Massachusetts. So I left Utah with no new ideas, and so on the 4-day trip across the states, I was thinking really hard about what I wanted to do, and I came up with an idea. I'm very excited. I'm not going to tell you any details because I'm a little bit paranoid about sharing my ideas with people, especially people that I don't know, but I will give you a hint. Pirates. I'm excited. I know it's been done before, but I'm gonna work on making it very unique and fun, and it doesn't really matter because I'm excited about it, so I'm gonna do it. So just a little bit about the process that I'm working on right now. I just had kind of like this idea spring into my mind about pirates, and it excited me, so I started thinking about it a little bit more, and I created a little bit more of a magic system and a world building. I started thinking about characters that I could do, and now my next step is I just barely figured out who my bad guy was and what his plot is. So from here on out, I'm going to be doing lots of research on pirates. Even though it's going to be in a magical different world, I want things to be still historically accurate, or at least accurate to how pirates actually are. Of course, I can give myself creative license because it's my story, but I really enjoy doing research and making things very realistic and logical in my worlds and in my stories. So I'm gonna be doing lots of research and coming up with a more in-depth plot and subplots and relationships, and I am stoked. So I will keep you updated on that process. In my video next week, I'm going to explain my plan and schedule that I have created for moving from just like a regular, I used to be a teacher, paying bills life, to, okay, I am a full-time writer, I'm getting serious, what's my plan? Hopefully you think it's interesting, and yeah, I'm excited.